So you guys like my little fuel tank lift I rigged up here? Not gonna lie, it made it a lot easier to get that thing lifted up. It's actually full of gas this time, and it's good gas. I don't want to have to drain it. So anyhow, moving on with this TPS problem. I don't know if I'm gonna figure anything out here. I'm just kind of tinkering with the bike right now. So our TPS is right here. Right there. It's kind of funny, dude. It looks exactly like the TPSs that are like on our Hondas. But anyhow, I did notice that there is a T-tap on the wiring for the TPS. And that T-tap is running to a wire that is going down to the power commander, in which I have this disconnected now, if you guys didn't know. I don't think I ever mentioned that in the video. And really, it didn't make any improvement disconnecting the power commander. I know a lot of people had recommended to disconnect this, in which I did try that like some time back. Like I tried completely disconnecting the power commander and it made no difference. This last time I disconnected it because the wiring on it is kind of brittle for where the fuel injectors are at, and one of the wires actually broke off. So this is the harness for it, and what it comes with is basically you unplug the injector, right? You unplug the injector, and that injector plug that's part of the harness on the bike plugs into right here, and then this side right here plugs back into the injector, and it has two of those because this has two injectors. So basically this interrupts the circuit between the injectors so that it can take control over them, and this is also where it gets its power source. So this has a ground wire, so you ground the power commander, but it has no power wire because it actually gets its power through the injectors. But there's also one other wire that comes off of this, and you have to tap into the TPS. So I don't know if maybe the wiring on that is screwed up, like where that tap is at. Maybe the wire is loose or just not getting a good connection or something. I'm gonna try that right now and see if that makes an improvement. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about maybe I oughta just go ahead and hook the power commander back up and fix this wire, because I mean this bike is not stock. I don't know how true it is. I was told by Tommy when he gave me this bike that the previous owner that he got it from told him that the engine is built. Like it has like forged piston and rods and stuff inside of it, and all that. So, but visually I can see that this does have a air intake box, this Thunder air intake box, and it does have the Heinz, I forget what they're called. These are actually a baller ass exhaust, man. I was looking them up. Vance and Heinz pipes. So it does have an aftermarket exhaust, and it does have an aftermarket intake, and those things alone will make your bike run lean. So I feel like having the power commander on here is going to be the best bet for the bike in the long run, because we do kind of need to turn the fuel up. And what's cool about the power commander, you see this little plug? It's a USB plug. I can plug this directly into my laptop, and they have a software that you download on your laptop, and you can tune this thing. So they have base maps in there as well, in which whenever I was going through the base maps and I uploaded a base map to this bike at that time, this was like, you know, over a year ago, they have a very specific tune for this bike. It is for a 2001 Kawasaki Drifter 1500. That's on the description. And then it says with a Thunder intake box, which that's a Thunder intake box, and with the Vance and Heinz pipes with the baffles removed, in which that is literally exactly what this bike is, bro. Like, I was like mind blown by that. I was like, yeah, my bike's a 2001 Kawasaki Drifter 1500 with Vance and Heinz pipes with the baffles removed and a Thunder airbox. Yeah, that's my bike. So yeah, it was pretty dope. And I upload that base map to the bike, and that's what's going to give it the extra fuel that it needs, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I feel like the power commander is definitely a good thing to have on the bike because, like I said, I didn't notice any difference from disconnecting this when I took it off the last time. It was just because, like I mentioned, this wire came out and it was just easier for me at the moment to just disconnect the damn thing. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and get back onto this TPS and just go over the wiring, see if I can find like maybe if there's like one of the wires came disconnected or something. Damn, dude, have I never pressure washed this bike underneath there or what, man? I swear I've never seen pops that clean, dude. I hit it with some super clean and pressure washed it all off. Made a huge difference, but anyhow, now I have done our extension on our fuel tank once again, so you could actually kind of see what's going on in here. I have the feed and a return line hooked up. I have the fuel pump and fuel sending unit and everything all plugged in, so basically Go Gadget Extendo gas tank. So I did take that T-tap off of the wiring running to the TPS. I haven't repaired the wire yet, so the wire is still bare. I kind of straightened it out. Like the whole harness was real, like just kind of crimped over to one side. You know what I mean? Where the wires are like bent aggressively, like right up against the clip. So I kind of straightened them out and pushed them in just in case. You know how sometimes the pins can kind of pull. I took that T-tap off. Who knows, maybe it's getting some kind of signal from this thing. And since it's unhooked, like it's getting a signal that's screwing with it or something, since that was still attached to the TPS. But anyhow, I disconnected that and I put some of that dielectric grease in the plug just to make sure it's getting a good connection. Got the fuel tank all hooked up. Now we're just gonna go ahead and start it and see if it made any kind of difference. Not only was pops really dirty, the reason why I kind of wanted to clean it up, but also I have, through the duration of taking this fuel tank on and off, I have dumped a whole lot of gas, like just saturating the engine, the exhaust, all that. So I just really wanted to get that all sprayed off just in case. Here we go. Make sure this thing's in neutral. Oh, the FI light just turned off. It was staying on constant, so maybe that's a good sign. We are in neutral. We got a gas leak. Alright, I think I fixed it. don't want to shut it off because I want to let it kind of warm up. But dude, that is the best that Pops has ever sounded. That little thing I was just turning, that's like a it's kind of like an idle adjustment. Like you turn it righty tighty and it brings the idle up. You turn it lefty loosey and it lowers the idle down. Right now, how low that thing is idling, and it has that real real low like lope to it. I have never been able to get Pops to idle that low before, ever, bro. Like it would always just die. So I've always had that thing kind of screwed in to keep the idle up. I mean, it's kind of like holding the throttle, you know what I'm saying, to hold an idle. Dude, huge improvement. What can I say? I'm excited. Dripping gas a little bit. Dude, that is so dope, bro. That is so freaking dope. And the light hasn't came on. I'm excited, man. So I need to get that wire wrapped up because it's still bare, like I had mentioned. I need to get that wire wrapped up, and I need to get this side of the bike all put back together. The shift lever, my little footboard, and that ugly cover that's chrome that I should paint, but I just want to get it put together. I'm not gonna lie, bro, if this thing is like ready, if like road ready and it runs good, I might go on a little trip. Freaking disappear for a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? Go grab a hotel out in Flagstaff, I don't know. What in the heck? You gotta mess with me, huh, Pops? Now the kickstand don't want to stay up. What is this shit? Alright. Ignoring it for now.
Hell freaking yes. We'll wait for it to be kind of open so I can open it up. There's car alarms going off. You probably can't hear it over the bike, but coming through, excuse me. Ho, ho, ho! Bro, holy shit. All right, never, ever, ever once has this thing ran that good. Holy crap, man. My eyes are watering like crazy. Dude, I am stoked. I have never experienced this bike like that. Like, this thing moves the fuck out. Holy shit. Like, it's not stumbling. It's not doing any of the crap that it's literally done since day one. Since day one, I've had problems with this thing. You guys know that. I mean, I don't know. It's like it slowly got worse. Like, the sneezing sounds it was making, the stumbling, and then it would die and all that. So, and then it got worse and it got worse. I mean, you guys know. You guys have been following along. So it's been a long time that we've had pops and I've never been able to actually enjoy this bike. And I don't know, that ride right there, just going around the block a few times, has got me stoked, dude, because I have never felt this bike like that before. So, whew. Up next, we gotta make this thing look a lot better, bro. So, just to throw it out there, I want to get rid of the big ugly fenders that it has. I want exposed wheels. We got to ditch this seat. I want to get new shocks, lower shocks, smaller and black. I'm going to do something with the exhaust. I need to order a new intake filter because mine fell off somewhere. I have a bigger wheel on that other bike out back. I'm thinking I'm going to put the bigger wheel on the front. I want to ditch this thing. I want to change the handlebars. I'm thinking about doing a different headlight setup, and then of course getting rid of all the chrome and blacking it out. I'm talking really fast because my camera's about ready to die. I'm trying to get this out so I don't have to. I think I got cut off, but what I was saying is I was trying to get this out so I didn't have to run in and go and grab a battery, but then my battery died. But anyhow, yeah, dude, this thing has never rode this good before, never driven this good before. So anyhow, Braven hasn't heard it yet, but listen to the idle. It should be warm enough still. So it's a little cold. Yeah, I've never been able to turn the idle down that low. It would die. Got just an aggressive ass chop. No, it sounds good. Before it would always be like super high. Like, yeah, well, because I always have this turned. Look. That's what it would always sound. Yeah, I would have to have it like that, or else it wouldn't idle. But now I'm actually able to kind of dial it down. Dude, that's it. It's so much freaking better now. Holy shit. And this thing is literally like, you gotta grip these
man.
Really?
Yeah, because dude, I was getting on it and like I was pulling away. Like I'm like, oh shit, you gotta really hold on to this son of a bitch.
Right here coming towards me when I first pulled up.
Yeah.
I heard it, but I was just like, there's freaking neighbors in their line.
Oh, you thought it was dude down there?
It didn't sound like
and
a bike at all.
his bike sounds good
Yeah, it
too.
does
So
sound
if
good.
you mistake Pops for that, then that's a compliment. Yeah, but I have a lot of plans for this thing. It's gonna look. It's gonna look mean and aggressive, believe me. Like what I have envisioned in my head, like it's gonna come to life, and it's gonna be one of the. I think it's gonna be one of those kind of bikes like that. People that normally don't like this style of bike, like for lack of a better term, like the Harley style of a bike. You know what I'm saying? Versus like the crotch rocket, like the sports bikes. So I know a lot of people kind of prefer like the sport bike look. I think that this is going to be one of those kind of bikes that even those people will appreciate it because it's gonna look like sporty,
Yeah, it's like
but
sporty,
and
right.
like aggressive, and like I just wanted to have like an aggressive, like scary look, and
No, I
just
will.
get rid of this old man look. You know what I'm saying?
When you ride it, it looks like you're riding an old man.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. I appreciate the bike. Like, I don't think it looks horrible, but it does. It doesn't look like it doesn't fit me. You know?
It's too much chrome for it to be yours.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest.
it looked good freaking 10 years ago. This was probably a really dope looking bike, but I don't know. I just want to open up the wheels. I want to be able to actually see the wheels. I got to get the seat sitting lower. I got to get the back of the bike sitting lower. Get rid of some of the chrome. Like this big old freaking thing right here. Anyhow, I pulled the BMW up this morning because I had planned on going over it, cleaning it, and like kind of detailing it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I just got going on Pops, and whenever it started showing like promising that I was gonna get somewhere on this thing today, I got a little too excited, kind of spent all day on it. So anyhow, I'll get up in the morning and we'll get that thing sprayed off and cleaned up because we need to go live here pretty soon and draw a winner for that thing so I can get it the hell out of my hair. So yeah, I'm excited for the 2 giveaway cars to be gone so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Trying to tie up loose ends, you know, get this freaking year started off right. Anyhow, before I end the video, I just I'm gonna keep this short because I know I did a lot of talking in yesterday's video. So I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate it to every single one of you guys who left a positive comment in yesterday's video. And yeah, I appreciate it, guys, most certainly. Thank you for your guys' continued support. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And this really is a very big, very important part of my life, is doing this YouTube and what it is I do for a living, because I really do enjoy this. I love my job, so I just need to get better at it and organized to a point to where we can get some builds finished up. So anyhow, guys, peace out, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Times 2 on that one.
Later there, Rughead.
Peace out.